At dusk, on a remote stretch of highway where no town exists for miles, a single car sat abandoned moments earlier. Its headlights were still on, cutting through the twilight gloom. The driver's door hung open, as if someone had just stepped out and never returned. When the first detective arrived on the scene, the silence felt unnatural, heavy, and profound. There were no skid marks on the asphalt, no signs of a struggle or foul play. The only sounds were the low, steady hum of the car's engine and the thick, cold fog that was slowly rolling in from the surrounding woods, blanketing everything in a pale shroud. Inside the pristine silver sedan, a mobile phone lay on the floor mat, its screen dark and the battery completely drained. On the passenger seat, something glinted in the faint light from the dashboard, a small silver locket, perfectly clean and polished, as though it had been deliberately placed there just moments before the car was discovered. The investigation revealed that just hours before the discovery, the car belonged to a young woman named Alara. She was last seen stopping at a brightly lit gas station many miles away from this desolate stretch of road. The security footage from the station showed her alone, her movements calm and unhurried. She even offered a brief, casual smile to the cashier, entirely unaware that it would be the final time anyone would ever see her again. As the detective carefully picked up the locket, he opened it, expecting to find a cherished photograph or perhaps a name. Instead, his professional composure faltered, his expression instantly changing to one of confusion and alarm. Inside was not a picture or an engraving, but a strange, intricate symbol carved directly into the metal. It looked ancient, unfamiliar, and was deeply, inexplicably unsettling. At that exact moment, a faint whisper, like a breath of wind through dry leaves, drifted from the dark, imposing tree line. The detective instinctively looked up from the locket and saw it. A shadowy, indistinct figure standing at the absolute edge of the woods. It remained perfectly motionless for a heartbeat, a silhouette against the deepening dark, before it seemed to dissolve back into the encroaching fog as if it were never there. Backup arrived just minutes later, their headlights cutting through the mist, but a thorough search of the area found nothing else. There were no footprints in the soft earth at the roadside. There was no sign of where Alara or the mysterious figure had gone. All that remained was the abandoned car with its engine still humming, and the small, enigmatic locket held tightly in the detective's gloved hand. In his official report, the detective documented seeing the faint, human-like figure at the edge of the trees, a figure that left no tracks, made no sound, and vanished without a trace. Alara was never found. Her disappearance became another cold case file, filled with unanswered questions and a single piece of strange evidence. And even today, some drivers who travel that lonely highway claim that on certain nights, a pair of headlights will suddenly appear in the mist ahead of them, with no discernible vehicle behind them.